Hello, all you beautiful, divine, unique souls. It is Sunshine here from Infinity Soul Connection. Wishing everybody a happy new year. And wasn't that full moon energy just divine? So powerful and so strong. And today I'd like to speak about we're conditioned to think of a new year, a New Year's resolutions. What are we going to step into? What are we promising ourselves? And for a lot of us, we can feel like, oh, when we make a commitment, we don't follow through. We might think, oh, geez, I never stick to it. And be kind of embarrassed outside of ourselves and maybe not set new intentions that way. And there's really no thing as time. Time's just an illusion. But a new year is a really good place to begin to make a commitment to oneself, nobody else but us, and to move forward and follow through on what we desire to do for ourselves. And sometimes when we make commitments, it may be too far out of reach, or it might not be necessarily realistic for us, or it may not be aligned and resonate with what our soul is desiring and may not be true for ourselves. So I'd just like to speak to that a little bit today. And where do we start? Where do we begin? How do we fulfill ourselves? How do we step into the best life that we can possibly have? I'm just going to backtrack a little bit. A lot of things are happening in the oneness, in the universe, in society, or however it resonates and aligns with you. And we are taught not to think about ourselves, that can be selfish. Um, we're taught also to give and give. We're taught to keep so busy that we don't have time for ourselves. And that takes away our empowerment. It takes us away from what our truth really is. It takes us away from being able to be our full selves. And it allows other things to control us. And we're here as divine, unique souls first, right? Having a human experience to love, to heal, which to me, I believe it is moving forward in all things, to evolve our soul, to evolve that oversoul for growth, for transformation. And that is a lot of information. But where can we start? We being humans can make this stuff so chaotic, so far out of reach, so difficult, so traumatic. And really, we can have our fulfillment here. We can be fulfilled. Everything is so interconnected and intertwined, and every little thing that we do, what we experience, and it can be very, very simple. So today, I'd just like to share about positivity. And if we practice, if we bring in on a daily basis positive things, if we bring in positivity and feel that in our heart and gratitude, then positivity will come in all things. It is the way that it happens. The more positive we are, the more grateful we are, the more positivity will come in all that is. And we are conditioned to think, we take on other people's beliefs, we take on other people's problems, we take on other people's feelings. We get so far away from the core of who we really are that we're just kind of spinning. We're on a merry-go-round and we've lost ourselves. It's so funny to me when we think of love, right? Pure love, pure acceptance. When we think of love, we might be trying to find love, or we might feel unloved, or we may feel unlovable. But where, or we may think that we have a relationship with somebody that they know us better than we know ourselves and they really get us. And we have to understand ourselves first. Everything is from the inner and then out. The society, this matrix has changed, like created something totally different. And from the truth, right? We have to love ourselves. So the amount of love that we can give outside of ourselves is the amount of love that we can give to another. The amount of love that we have inside of ourselves is the amount of love that we're able to receive from another. So the core of all things is inside of ourselves, right? What we feel in the inside creates our thoughts and creates our inner talk and then creates our outer talk. And that what we're feeling inside that inner talk, our feelings in the inside, and especially that outer talk, what we communicate, is all heard from the oneness, the source, the universe, something bigger, whatever you believe in. And that echoes back to us and gives us our experiences because it's all about love, healing, which means moving forward and evolving in all things when we're here. And we're in a place on earth as of now that all other things are moving away and far away that are untruthful to us, and that we have to come fully into ourselves and be connected in our physical body, our emotional body, our mental body, our spiritual body, and our ether body. Everything is energy and constantly changing. And we are here on separate journeys, but all doing the same thing. We're all equal. And we're having experiences to be able to evolve, to be able to transition, to be able to grow and to expand. And us in the physical, on the physical right now, are actually evolving, like physically moving up and moving up. All our chakras, all our systems have changed. And we are now trying to physically get into that vibration and frequency that lets and allows us to be here on the earth. So, where to start with all of this is positivity, gratitude, right? A lot of things are happening. A lot of things may feel really painful, very chaotic, very traumatizing. But everything is so interconnected. Everything is for our soul's highest good. But the more we fight it, the more that we're negative, the more negativity that we're carrying, that's what we're attracting. But the more positive we are, the more accepting that we are, then that is what we're attracting. So if we can bring in more positivity and gratitude on a daily basis, all will become positive in all things. So I'm going to leave that with you for today. I would love to hear about how your holidays were, what you are desiring to step into this year, and how positivity feels to you, and how do you start to be positive? A lot of us may not notice that we can be very negative in all things and in all interactions, and that just causes more chaos, more pain, and we can be stuck in that. How to become positive if you've never experienced that, or if you just experience it, or if you trust that if something's going really good, it's going to go really bad. How to step out of that, right? It comes with gratitude. If you're listening to this, you woke up today, you have more to do. You can see, you can hear, you can feel, you can hug. You can go within, right? That's all to give gratitude to. Do you have water to drink today? Be grateful for that. Thankful for that. Why are you grateful for that? Our body is made up of water. If we didn't have water, we wouldn't be able to survive. Are both of your feet working? Are you able to get out of bed? Are you able to brush your teeth? Can you turn on a hot shower and enjoy that? There's so much positivity and things that we can be thankful for that we just get out of that loop sometimes and into negativity, and we cannot see the beautiful, beautiful things that are right there and very, very magical for us. I'm going to leave that with you today. I'm sending lots of love and I cannot wait to connect. And Infinity Soul Connection course will be starting up again in the beginning of February. So, very excited about that. If you are interested in that or would like more information, reach out to me. And you can reach out to me on Messenger. You can reach out to me at infinitysoulconnection@gmail.com. And you have a magical day and enjoy all moments. Bye bye. Sending lots of love.